Day two of my trip. Headed to right now, headed to Nashville. But what a day one! What a day one I had. It was quite the experience. Got to see a lot of good places, a lot of neat things. Kmart with a loft. That was cool. Never seen that before. Another Kmart with the savings place benches outside. Got to take pictures of those, and the men's rooms were closed, and we had to use the staff men's room. So I went back there and saw the break room had all the old K-Calf tables and chairs, probably from 1980, maybe even the 70s. That was cool. Got to see a lot of retail, a lot of malls. Knoxville Center. It's on a slight decline, I think. They need a little help there. Cool mall, though. Very cool. With a really vintage Toys R Us, which was really awesome. One of the highlights of my trip. Got to go see West Town Mall, which is doing very well. Huge mall. Very, very nice mall. Really nice mall. Definitely recommend it. Check that out. Foothills. Got to go to Foothills. And that was, that vintage Sears was just amazing. That was just absolutely amazing. That Sears was just so cool. The mall opened, I think, in 1983, and the Sears hasn't changed since 1983. It was just like a step back in time. I remember that Sears when I was a kid, going to the mall, probably 3 or 4 years old, 1990, 91. That was the same Sears logo that was used when I was a kid. And that was a highlight. That will be one of the highlights of my trips, I think. That and the Toys R Us for sure. Got to check out some old Hills locations. Just so much retail, so much stuff, so many cool things. Got to try crystals for the first time in my life. Amazing. I'm addicted. I'm actually hoping to find a crystals on my way to Nashville because I am addicted to it. It's just, they're so good. Steamed hamburgers are the best in the world. Stayed in Cookeville, Tennessee last night at a marginal hotel. But got to go to the Cookeville Mall. Now, I was told the mall was closed for 8 years. And it was just reopened in February, so that worked out perfect. The JCPenney's is closed off their mall entrance, so it's sealed. You can't get through there, so you can't enter the mall through JCPenney's. The mall has definitely seen some better days, but you know what? It's not bad. There's no major chain stores left in the entire mall, and the mall is definitely stuck in the 1980s, maybe early 90s. It's pretty empty. But the cool thing is there's a flea market in the mall, and it is an awesome flea market. I just picked up a whole crap load of wrestling and NASCAR racing and stuff. The flea market has everything you could imagine, everything you want, from bags, purses, stun guns, toys, wrestling collectibles, antiques, you name it, it's there. It's very cool. Very cool. Definitely recommend you guys to check it out. Cookeville Mall, talking to the guy who I bought all the wrestling stuff from. He's from Cookeville, and he said the mall was closed for 8 years, so just decided to reopen it. I know there's some type of debate, I think, going on with the JCPenney's there. I think they're in some type of disagreement, I'm not really sure, but there used to be, I guess, a service merchandise at the mall. That's what it said on one of the doors, service merchandise. So I don't know if the main anchor was service merchandise, or if I thought it might have been a Peebles at the end, at the other end. It was Peebles and Pennies, or it could have been service merchandise and Pennies. I really don't know. I'm gonna have to find that out. But the mall is, I mean, it's got the Hibbett Sports used to be there, and the Hibbett Sports is written in neon. I don't have good pictures of the flea market end. It was packed, way too many people to be way too obvious with taking pictures inside the flea market. so don't really have any of that end of the mall, but I do have plenty of pennies and plenty inside when you walk in the mall. A planter that hasn't seen a plant in probably 10 years. And a middle section, more planters. There was a guy playing piano and singing with like 3 or 4 elderly people sitting there listening to him, and just kind of interesting, you know, a dead mall and old people sitting around waiting for, I don't know what they're waiting on, but it was interesting. So I took video of that and pictures, lots of pictures. So I think you guys will like that. But the mall, it's got a good idea, bringing in local shops in. People were there. I mean, the flea market's really popular. The flea market, I gotta say, I was where I thought it was going to be junky and crappy and make the mall look bad, but no, it really helps. And according to the gentleman at the wrestling collectibles place, they want to expand the flea market all the way into the mall. So that whole mall could be a flea market. Now, I don't think Penny's would like that too much, and you know, maybe Penny's will leave. But Penny's was pretty busy too. So and it's crazy. This mall is off I-40. Huge signs. I mean, it's right off the interstate. You can see the mall from the interstate. So the mall's got good positioning. I don't know what the problem is with it, but it definitely could use some help. So we'll see what happens there. Today, I am off to one of the deadest malls in the country. It has lost its Macy's and its Sears this year, 2012. It's doing very badly. And if I could pronounce the name of this mall, I would give myself $10. It is, actually no, that mall is, yeah, the name of the town, which I can't pronounce. Anatuch, I don't know what the hell. It's Hickory Hollow Mall. Nothing, I don't know what's left in Hickory Hollow. I don't even know what's there. Apparently, I think 75 of the 150 stores are still in the mall, according to Wikipedia. So, don't really know what's there, but I can tell you Sears is gone, Macy's is gone, Dillard's and Belk also, I think, are the other two that left. I could be wrong on that, but I'll be bringing those photos to you in video if I can. So, headed there right now. Hopefully I can find the crystals on the way, because I'm starving. And Bellevue Center, which Sonny told me is the Regency Mall of Tennessee. Did someone say Regency? Thought so. Bellevue Center. So apparently the mall was closed off, and the only thing there is Sears. So it's kind of like the Pennies, how they shuttered themselves from the mall I was just at in Cookeville. Of course, I'm going to try to get in the mall. So we'll see how that works out. Not going to break any rules or anything. But see if I get in the mall. I'll try to bring you photos. That is what I'm on this trip for, is to bring you guys photos. So Bellevue Center, apparently the Sears remains. I'll get into Sears, take some pictures there. And then that ends my day. A really light day. Saturday is a really crappy day to try to take pictures of malls. Too many people, too much going on. So then I'm gonna end it at Antique Archaeology, which you all know is the American Pickers store in Nashville. So that should be cool. Check that out. Little personal pleasure there, and then maybe check out a baseball game. Got some baseball in Nashville, since Nashville doesn't really have any major sports teams other than the Titans. But I'm gonna check that out. Maybe a little baseball game tonight, and then off Sunday. I don't even know what I got coming up Sunday. To be honest with you, I don't even know. I would have to look, and I don't even have my schedule. I am covering so many malls, I don't even know what I'm doing. So, yeah, off to Nashville today, and said Cookeville was awesome. My first day of my trip was awesome. I just got some rocking good pictures. Saw some awesome stuff. Knoxville was great to me. So, I am off and running to Honky Tonk, Nashville, Tennessee. See y'all later.